Raw, Sheamus of the Bar, one half of the tag team champions, set to go one-on-one with Roman Reigns. Here comes the big dog.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
We got. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, since Roman Reigns doesn't have to worry about qualifying for the Elimination Chamber, I guess he thought tonight he would have a little bit of fun at the hands of Sheamus and Cesaro.
I mean, the expense of Sheamus and Cesaro. Roman Reigns is not here to have any fun. Roman's looking to shut Sheamus' mouth once and for all. Then he's going to force him to get some dental work to match his partner Cesaro.
Well, again, the Bar started poking fun at Roman Reigns. Well, Seth Rollins in particular, because he said everybody that Seth Rollins teams with get hurt. Dean Ambrose and Jason Jordan, to his point, Roman Reigns stepped in and said, Seth, you got enough on your plate tonight. Let me handle this. And we've got a one-on-one match with Reigns and Sheamus. Roman Reigns advanced into the Elimination Chamber with a win over Bray Wyatt. And believe it or not, Reigns has accomplished so many things in his career, but he's never once stepped foot inside Elimination Chamber.
Oh, believe it or not. Lurking around on the outside. Things are going to be tough for the big dog.
When you think of guys that made for the Elimination Chamber, Michael, I think Roman Reigns is that classic mix of power, strength, tenacity, toughness, all the types of things that you need to be victorious in the Elimination Chamber.
Already, Reigns will join John Cena, Braun Strowman, Elias, and Miz inside the chamber. The final spot to be determined later on tonight in a fatal five-way match. And it's Sheamus and Roman Reigns one-on-one. Quite the rivalry between these two gentlemen over the years. Remember a few years back, Sheamus cashed in his Money in the Bank contract on Roman Reigns to win the championship at Survivor Series. And collar and elbow tie-up to start things off.
Expect this thing to be physical. Two raw powerhouses going at it.
Four-time tag team champions, Sheamus and Cesaro. And, you know, when you look back on Sheamus' career, when all is said and done, Sheamus is going to go down in history as one of the most underrated superstars, I believe, in WWE.
I think that's a fair assessment. I mean, everything there is to do in WWE, easy for me to say. Sheamus has accomplished. I mean, he's been everywhere, done everything there is to do.
He's a four-time champion. WWE champion, that is. He's won Money in the Bank. He's won King of the Ring. He's won a Royal Rumble. He's main evented WrestleMania.
I think sometimes people forget how much he's done as a singles competitor, Michael, because he's synonymous with Cesaro.
And over the past year, Sheamus and Cesaro, arguably the best tag team in the world, is Sheamus with a headbutt to the side of the face of Roman Reigns.
It's lost sometimes how important their spot could be in WrestleMania because of the Elimination Chamber.
Don't anger the big dog, as Sheamus is finding out right now.
And Reigns exploding out of the corner with a clothesline. And Sheamus going to look to regroup.
Come on, get back in there. Get back in there. Come on, Sheamus. You got him. Sheamus, come in there. Let's go.
Did Cesaro actually call him Shamey?
I think he was probably speaking with that mouth guard on. Sheamus back into the ring, and Roman Reigns out with the right hand.
Reigns out here throwing bombs like Marty McSorley. There goes Sheamus to the outside.
Is Corey wearing a mouthpiece tonight?
No, I just can't speak, Coach.
Take it easy.
And Sheamus now dragging Reigns out of the ring. And one of those physical superstars today. Sheamus taking the fight to Reigns. Reigns prevents himself from going to the ring post and now fires back on Sheamus. Whipped into the barricade.
Physicality for you.
taking the fight right to Sheamus. Reigns still believes he should be tag team champion after what happened last week.
Reigns and Rollins against the bar. A lot of people in the WWE Universe would share that sentiment. Circumstances being what they are, Cesaro and Sheamus still the champs.
Yeah, Seth Rollins is always very demonstrative when it comes to giving us his feelings. Roman Reigns a little more reserved.
Sheamus. And Sheamus outside the ring. Senton right to the ribs. Sheamus taking control.
There we go.
We're back live on Monday Night Raw, and Sheamus is in control of this match over Roman Reigns. Just before the commercial break, Sheamus, off a distraction by Cesaro, was able to take over in the match. Cesaro and Sheamus, of course, the WWE Raw Tag Team Champions. Roman Reigns finds himself inside the Elimination Chamber in 2 weeks in Las Vegas, the WWE Network pay-per-view event.
Sheamus can do a lot of damage to the momentum of Roman Reigns as Roman prepares for the Elimination Chamber match. Not only physically.
Right. Respect the offer. Yes.
Talking about his haircut. I thought Sheamus was a big fan of Birds of Prey.
Just so physical, driving the knees into the ribs, which he originally injured with the rolling senton outside the ring before the break. WWE Universe all over Sheamus tonight as Roman Reigns looks to rally.
If memory serves me correctly, the "You Look Stupid" chant originated right here in San Jose the night after WrestleMania a few years back.
That's a very good point. Corey.
Oh! So what kind I make, Coach?
That's the night that that's the night I'd like to forget. As Reigns.
What happened that night?
Roman Reigns exploded off the ropes and takes out Sheamus. And now the big dog looking to rally.
Oh, big boot for Celtic Warrior. Look out!
And Reigns shoulder first into the post. Oh, and there's the Irish curse backbreaker. Isn't enough to put the match away. Hooks the leg. Roman at 2.
This would be quite the feather in the cap of Sheamus if, as a singles competitor, he could beat Roman Reigns with his tag team partner really having no say in the match whatsoever.
What do you mean not having any say in the match?
Well, I'm giving
the reason
Cesaro
Sheamus
credit.
is in control is because Cesaro distracted Reigns earlier on.
I
That's
don't
how
even know
Sheamus
what you're
took
talking
over.
I didn't see that.
If Sheamus can get this locked in completely, it might be lights out for
Texas
Reigns.
Cloverleaf locked in on Reigns.
Look at the position of Roman's spine.
And look at Sheamus now, trying to get Roman Reigns to tap out. Reigns, desperate times here, trying to make it to the bottom rope to force a break. Fingertips away for Reigns. Can he drag the 275-pound frame of Sheamus toward the bottom rope? Look at Reigns, look at the power, push-up position. Almost there, but not quite as Sheamus drags him back toward the middle.
But Reigns able to shift his weight just enough. Take the pressure off.
And now force some separation. And Reigns with a Samoa drop, and he buys himself some time. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. And a kick out. You notice, though, Reigns went right for his leg. Obviously, the damage done from the cloverleaf.
It allowed him not to be able to have the full cover, allowed him not to get the win.
Roman spent a considerable amount of time in the cloverleaf submission. I mean, Roman's legs have got to be racked with pain. His lower back, entire body right now. Can the big dog rally? Words of encouragement from Cesaro.
Reigns locked and loaded.
And I encourage you to turn around, Sheamus.
With the Superman punch. Sheamus caught him. White noise. What a counter by Sheamus. Hook of the leg. Shoulders down. Near fall again for the Celtic Warrior. That was a great counter. Sheamus felt the Superman punch coming, able to counter his way out of it. Cesaro begging for a 3 count, but Roman kicked the 2.
And Roman Reigns thinking about a Superman punch, but Sheamus able to counter, drive the big dog down, but it was not enough to keep the big dog down.
Look at Sheamus. It almost looks like he's saying, what is my strategy now? What else do I have to do?
Sheamus with his war cry as he targets Roman Reigns, who may be in position, guys, for a bro kick. Reigns not quite sure where he's at. Sheamus went for the blow. Superman punch on the jaw. Cover by Reigns. Is it enough? And it isn't. Sheamus at 2.
That might have been a last-ditch effort.
Sheamus shoulders down. Got him. No. Oh, what a knee.
That's it.
Again for the victory. And again Reigns stays in it.
Reigns kicked out of pure instinct.
Listen to the scream.
What does Sheamus have to do? He's done everything possible to put Reigns away.
4 or 5 times, I thought this thing was over.
Watch the knee.
Boom.
Bang! Right in the jaw.
What a shot. You can't take your eyes off the prize, though. Why focus on the ref instead of focusing on Roman Reigns?
Frustration.
Yeah.
Or the X Factor on the outside.
Oh, Cesaro trying to get involved. Got launched into the WWE Universe. Superman punch. Thanks for coming, Cesaro. Sheamus, though, burying shoulders back to the ribs. Been working on the midsection much of the match. Oh, face first to the post. Did you hear? Mania, and of course, one of the big parts of WrestleMania weekend, the WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony, the Friday night before WrestleMania. And it is our pleasure now to introduce you to the latest inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2018.
She was magical.
I had so much respect for her as an athlete.
And picked up by news outlets around the world. Ivory will be enshrined the Friday night before WrestleMania in New Orleans. And she joins Goldberg and the Dudley Boys as the latest inductees